Whenever you make a change to your newsletter, you'd like to be able to copy it over to the next newsletter without recreating it every time. That's true with the header. Quite often people like to make changes there. So I'm going to make changes here to this newsletter by changing the title, and I'm going to change the font of the title. Anytime you change the font of a title, it's going to change the spacing around it, and so you have to move the box up and down and resize the box that contains the title. I'll choose ink free as the font here, and I want to put an image over to the right side of this title, so I'm going to change the size of the text and give myself more space, and then I'll move that box down just a little bit. Now I want to put an image over here on the right, but before I insert that image, I'm going to place my cursor at the top left corner of the page. Then I'm going to insert my image. And the next thing I have to do is click that little format box up there on the top right corner of the image, choose in front of text. And that makes it so that I can manipulate the image. I can move it around and resize it now. I'll put it where I want it, approximately. And then it's over the top of my contact information, so I'm going to grab that little knob on the right side of that box and slide it over. Change the font size of my title a little bit, make it a little bit larger now to fill that white space up. I'm pretty happy with that, but I want to decorate the image itself a little bit by adding some sort of either a line around it, or in this case I think I like that shadow. The shadow's a little large, so I'm going to come over to the image effects and choose shadow and go all the way down to the bottom, and then I can adjust the size. I'm going to make it smaller. You can see it getting smaller over there. I'm going to close that box out, and now I'm pretty happy with the way that looks, so I want to copy it. But I'm not just going to copy every individual item on there. First I'm going to select them all by choosing the Select Objects item. I'm going to go up to my Format tab and choose Group. That will group all the items I just selected into one item that I can then paste somewhere else. But now notice that I've also copied in this case, February and my slogan, but I want those to change each month. So I don't want to copy that bit. I only want to copy the bit that's not going to change from month to month. So I'm just going to copy the title, the image, and the contact information in the little bar under it. Now I'm going to group those again, and this time after grouping, I'm going to copy just that area. I'm going to open my new newsletter, select the items I don't want, highlight them. Whoops, I missed grabbing that one when I was grouping. And then I'm going to delete them all, making sure my cursor's at the top left, hit paste, and then using my arrows on my keyboard, I'm just going to nudge that down to the proper location. And there you have it. You're all finished. And because you didn't copy that top bar, now the current slogan and month will be in place correctly.